let me just be clear. A two-state solution, Palestinian state, was offered to our Palestinian brothers and sisters in 1936 by the Peel Commission.
Is it possible now? Is it possible now?
I'm telling you. There's 80 years of history where Israel has offered the Palestinians a state, and they have rejected it every time and resorted to violence. And Gaza is the greatest example, because Gaza was essentially a Palestinian state. Israel withdrew completely. There wasn't one IDF soldier there. And what did they do? They didn't build commerce. They didn't build universities. They took all the international aid, hundreds of billions of dollars, and used it just to buy rockets and build a tunnel network.
They had universities. They
the New York subway.
destroyed them all.
Quiet, please. The New York subway system, largely just in order to kill Israelis. A Palestinian state, which is like Canada and Mexico, you could coexist with Israel, but there's no chance of there building a Palestinian state that is like Canada and Mexico. Right now, what we have are Palestinians who are like Cenk. They called Israel, what he just said, that I'm a monkey. They called Jews baboons, monkeys. How can you have a state with people who actually dehumanize you? I'm sitting in a city right now in Budapest.
You guys dehumanize and murder the Palestinians.
Shut your
mouth, please. And this guy's justifying taking their land.
Shut your mouth, please. 550,000 Jews were murdered here in Budapest. And it was because of people like Cenk, who's serving on this.
No, it was because of people like you. It was exactly because of people like you who dehumanize Palestinians and say killing their babies is no big deal. You sound exactly like the people who murdered those Jews in the Holocaust.
I have heard blacks called baboons in my lifetime. I've heard Jews called baboons. I've just never heard it on a respectable show.
I don't actually think I've ever heard anybody called a baboon other than you.
The fact that he has called me a baboon is.
And moving to the question, Rabbi, is a two-state solution possible?
Wait. The reason why they could experiment on Jews was because of the kind of things that this Joseph Goebbels propagandist says about Jews. Cenk
is saying the Palestinians cannot govern themselves, that they're subhuman.
And he calls us,
ironically quoting Mengele. You sound like Mengele. Call the Palestinians subhuman one more time.